so we have like a 50% good weekend.
Yeah. Maybe like a little more than 50%.
Yeah. Let's be positive.
Let's be positive.
I'll also stand up straighter so I don't look like a lazy bum in the chair. Okay, so describe.
So
you can go.
The snow is almost here. We have some dry air in place first that's preventing some of that snow from hitting the ground. So it's going to take a little while for the snow to finally kick up in intensity a little bit, a few more hours, but then we will have that clipper system move in overnight. The heaviest snow is going to be between about midnight and daybreak tonight into tomorrow morning, starting in areas of southwestern Maine, strengthening a bit as it goes by. So down east Maine, we'll see some of that heavier snow closer to daybreak. And then as we go into the afternoon, the way this system spins, areas of southern Maine ends up with a little bit more dry air. So maybe a few peaks of sunshine, but it's still going to be mostly cloudy. At that point, it'll still be snowing more consistently in areas of northern and down east Maine. But throughout the afternoon, it's still going to be mostly cloudy. We're still going to have some scattered showers, snow showers, and rain showers. It'll also be pretty windy as well, so it's not necessarily the nicest afternoon to get out and about. And then this system departs Saturday night, and we end up with a much drier Sunday. Again, tomorrow is going to be pretty windy, winds primarily out of the west, gusting to about 30 to 35 miles per hour at times. Here's a look at our snowfall forecast. So widespread 1 to 3, a little bit less so in areas of far southwestern Maine. Jackpot zone is at 3 to 6 inches from down east through central Maine and then back into the mountains. And I mentioned that some of this snow could be fairly heavy at times because this clipper will intensify as it gets closer to Maine. So at about midnight, Lewiston, for example, seeing snowfall rates of 1 inch per hour, which is pretty heavy snow. Then that snowfall rate will move a little bit farther north and east as time goes on. So by about 5 a.m., areas of central and northern Maine seeing that higher snowfall rate. Snowfall rates become more manageable for everyone as we get into the afternoon. And the clipper is not the only system that we're watching this week. We have another one. This one comes in on Sunday night, and that will be another warm front bringing in another system where on Monday we'll be in the warm sector, so it's going to be warmer with high temperatures, upper 40s to low 50s. However, periods of rain throughout the day, also pretty windy. I think that'll be certainly one of the drearier days of the 7-day forecast. And that system will pack a punch in terms of potential rainfall, some spots seeing over 2 inches of rain possible as that system rolls through on Monday. Marine forecast sees 5 to 10 feet, gale watch in effect for those gusty winds. So again, we'll have that snow coming in late tonight, continuing through early tomorrow morning. If you wake up a little bit later, you might miss most of the heavy snow, but we will still have scattered snow showers throughout the afternoon, particularly in areas of northern and down east Maine. Again, very windy. Sunday is the better of the 2 weekend days for outdoor activities. It is also the Portland, at least, St. Patrick's Day parade. Sunnier in the morning with more cloud cover in the afternoon, ahead of our next system that will be bringing some windswept rain. Bailey, I know you liked the windswept rain
I did like that
commentary for Monday, and that's what we're watching for this week.
Yes, windswept rain. I imagine that is quite chilly.
I call it the type of rain where your umbrella doesn't do anything.
Right.
Because you put it up and then you're like, oh, the rain's still hitting me directly in the face.
Yeah, I can picture that. That was a good description. Okay.